Intercontinental Championship match. Dirty Dominik Mysterio and Penta, smooth operator. Penta. This is going to be quite interesting here with Dom and with Penta, because I feel like, I mean, they've been teasing it forever. But Finn Balor, you talked about Bayley in the women's match, right?
Right.
Finn Balor, I think, maybe has a place here in this match too. Now, does it play out because it's more one-on-one? I don't know. But we've also said that it's not necessary for Penta to have the title, but do they start telling the story that Judgment Day falls apart while Liv Morgan is gone? I think that's the thing that's been crossing my mind leading up to this. So that's why I'm questioning this match more than I was before I knew she was going to be off television for an extended period of time. But I can kind of see this match going either way for any of those purposes. Yeah, exactly. We got the comment there. Does Finn screw Dom here? I think there's a pretty decent chance of that.
Well, not only that, but you have Penta's 0-3 in IC title matches. 0-3
already?
since January. Already. So you kind of put yourself in a hole here. Do you kill
Okay.
Dom's momentum by, having him lose? Or do you just, Penta 0-4, he doesn't need the title, but why do you keep putting him in IC title matches?
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know he was already 0-3 in title matches like that. Man, that makes me...
Yeah, you got to give it to Penta here, I think.
Dom losing already 3 weeks in. I mean, I guess you gave him the WrestleMania moment. You gave him the defense. Lives away. Yeah, okay. You kind of almost talked me into it. But for that to happen, right? Like, it's not just... I mean, Penta could obviously straight up win, and I think it's probably fine. But wouldn't you want to go and progress the story further when it comes back around to Monday Night Raw? And, Finn does whatever it is, whether it's a distraction, whether it's a punch, whatever the case may be. And that's the reason that the Judgment Day starts to implode. Like, I think there's got to be more of a story when Liv comes back with Dom.
Well, and I don't really think, I keep saying it, I don't think Penta needs the title. I don't think it elevates. I'm not saying he's not an IC champ kind of guy. I just think it does more good having it on Dom than it does Penta, in my opinion. So it's just tough. This is, it's kind of like the Fatu thing. Like, Fatu loses it, it kind of doesn't hurt him as much. But Dom, if he loses it, just a feud with, Judgment Day, it's kind of like, I don't know.
It's just been brewing. So it's...
But then you have AJ Styles versus Finn Balor on Monday Night Raw. So we've already... so then why do you advertise that match,
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out a little bit in this Triple H era, right? Like, why certain feuds or why certain turns are being teased for as long as they are. So if you go back to New Day, man, it felt like Kofi and Woods were going back and forth with each other forever before we finally got... the story that they were going to with both of them turning heel. We obviously thought they were splitting up. They remain together. There's been several stories like that. The Chad Gable and Otis never really got its appropriate payoff. And there's more and more that go along with this Triple H era. So I'm trying to just figure out, like, are they still going to slope? At some point, people aren't invested about whether Finn is in Judgment Day or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it feels like it's either kind of now or never. And I just don't know if it's like if it takes all the way to, let's call it Money in the Bank, right? Do you care as much by then? Like, I'm just kind of, tell me the story now.
Yeah, I don't know how long you got to go with this story. But yeah, there's so many different avenues to take with this. Like, one of our viewers on YouTube, does Americana screw Penta here? That set up a match, in AAA. There's so many different avenues to go here. I think it's kind of like you said, we need to go ahead and get this Judgment Day imploding while Liv's not here, so we can kind of get the ball rolling. I think on Dom, either as a slimy heel, Finn Balor's face turn, whatever you're going to do with Carlito, it just seems like it's long overdue.
Yeah, I kind of want Liv walking back into the meme or the of the dog that's like sitting down at the kitchen table with the coffee and everything else is around him on fire and he's like, this is fine. Like I want Liv to walk back into that situation where Judgment Day is just like it's imploded and Dom's like, no, it's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish you hadn't. I mean, I'm glad you told me about Penta, but now it like has really swayed me. I think I'm going Penta. I think he wins this match.
Oh, it's just I don't know. I should know better because belts are been changing hands a lot. But
Yeah, that too.
I want Dom to hold it, so I'm gonna go with Dom.
Okay.